Welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jonathan Kuminga.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Kuminga, Jrue Holiday out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Toumani Camara, and it's Avdija in at the power forward position. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then it's Moses Moody. Then there's Steph Curry. You look at the Warriors, this is their 3rd matchup of the NBA Cup. They've gone 1-1 so far in group play.
Well, you don't want to overstate things, but tonight could determine their chances in the Cup. A loss, and they're likely out. A win, and that final group stage game becomes massive.
And seeing how things are shaken out for Portland as well. A win and a loss in their first 2 Cup games. A win gets them over 500 in group play.
And honestly, BA, they have to win this game if they want any shot to advance. Considering they're the road team tonight, a victory won't be easy.
High post Green. Fires for 3. And Kuminga pulls it down. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Jrue Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
Sharpe passes to Holiday. And Jrue Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And the Warriors with possession. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Last time these teams met up, they practically got run over. But to be fair, they took issue with some of the calls they were handed.
And foul trouble was definitely an issue, but that was far from the only issue. They just got outplayed. Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Kuminga. Outside Sharpe. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Sharpe.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Outside Moody. Avdija against Butler. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharpe, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Well, that's why they're called free throws. And it seemed like with each miss, their confidence took a hit. It's just too hard to overcome that.
They get it back. Outside Holiday. Here's Camara. Misses the 3. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga with the block.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Kuminga was a big factor in him finding that block.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And now let's see who the best rookie rebounders have been during the last 10 games. Jonathan Kuminga is second.
You have to appreciate the energy he shows down in the paint, using his body well to push around the other guys and keep his position.
Portland trailing here. Now here's Holiday, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is where you feed the big man Klingen. He knows how to execute from this close.
Pass to Butler. Avdija with a steal. Here's Holiday. Right side Sharpe. Avdija outside. Holiday a screen on Butler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Warriors on D. Outside Sharpe. The three on target from range.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharpe has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Butler. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Outside, Green. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Green. Butler's got 6 points.
And one of the most competitive players this league has, Butler answering that triple.
Outside Kamara. And he lobs it up top. It's picked off. Green with the ball. Klingen's there. Up top Curry. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Avdija. And they call an illegal screen here. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place. And, of course, the Trailblazers, they're in 9th place.
Well, I think for Golden State, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
Yeah, this is a team that has some talent, but they're still searching for that consistency night in and night out.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. To the paint. Here's Butler. Got a piece of it. And here's Kamara. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Sharpe. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. He's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Moody misses.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Klingen. And that one is stuffed right through.
First, Klingen screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Sharpe, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Kamara. Pass to Sharpe. Klingen with a screen. To the middle. And stolen by Green. Kuminga with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. Outside Moody. Outside Green. Inside. Avdija with a steal. Outside Holiday. It's Sharpe on the wing. Pass to Avdija. Outside Kamara, 5 on the clock. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Hield comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Then for Portland, Grant's checked in for Jrue Holiday. And Murray subbed in for Kamara. Here's Podziemski. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Now here's Kuminga. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Sharpe. Avdija with it. Now Podziemski defending. Avdija passes to Murray. Three-pointer Sharpe. Here's Klingon. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Klingon's got 6.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hield passes to Kuminga. It's Podziemski on the wing, guarded by Sharpe. 4 on the clock. Hield from outside, knocks down the long J.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Deni Avdija is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." EA, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now, here's Green. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Klingon with the block. Portland leading by 6. To the inside, here's Grant.
Wow, that is some serious mid-air creativity. Look at Jeremy Grant.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Hield. And he's going for the lob. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Here's Avdija. Clock is at 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. The Warriors shooting around 40% early on here. Horford outside. Screen by Horford. Hield from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Sharpe. Grant outside. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer Sharpe. Rebounded by Green.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Avdija against Hield. Green with a screen on Avdija. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And Green really smart to understand. He sets the screen and he knows he'll get rewarded for it.
Here's Grant. Poke loose.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. We've got Murray. He's out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Love in at the 1. Cook, he's checked in for Love. Warriors trail by 7.
Right there.
Outside Butler. Out to Horford. Back to Butler. The shot, no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Portland moving it around. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Left side heel. Back to Butler. For 3. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Outside Murray. Pass to Grant. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Well, love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. Love is checked in for Portland. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Pajemski. Horford, a screen on Grant. Horford outside, fires the 3. Hey, Horford from range.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Here's Grant. Money from 17 feet out. Grant's got his 2nd basket.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Butler. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Warriors trail by 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And the shot goes. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And Jimmy Butler selectively running and converting on the break.
Outside Love. No good from 18.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Grant. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And sometimes the only answer for great defense is the mid-range jumper, and that's Butler's go-to.
Horford covering. Outside Love. Up top, Grant. Shot is up. Pajimski grabs the board.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Count that bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Trailblazers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For the Warriors, Curry comes in for Spencer, and a new group getting ready for Portland. Grant against Butler. There's a screen by Kamara. Grant in the post. Butler covering. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 6.
Yeah, he's mostly a 3-and-D guy, but Grant's showing you he can also score in the paint.
Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Grant. Grant against Butler. Shoots over Grant, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. 12 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Holiday taking his time here. Clinging with a screen. And stolen by Green. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Curry passes to Butler. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Blazers trail by 3. Now Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Butler. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, BA. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Just 5 on the clock. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
And as a rebounder, Klingen is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Grant. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's Holiday. Grant outside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, look at Grant, quick off the floor before anyone can get in his way.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Outside Green. And there's another one for the Warriors.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Blazers trail by 4. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Portland. And checking out the leaderboard, here are the most prolific small forwards over the last 10 games. Second, Deni Avdija.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Well, I can't imagine how difficult that is to match up with them. Having guys to defend with that combination of length and skill.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Kamara. Left side Sharpe. Outside Kamara. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Clingan. Count it. Klingan's got 4 points this quarter.
And a high-effort play from Clingan, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Curry against Holiday. Outside Curry. Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Over Holiday. Curry, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. It's Avdija on the wing. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Outside Sharpe. Clingan with a screen. To the paint. Horford with a steal. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And here's Moody. Beyond the arc. And Clingan pulls it down. Klingan's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Deni Avdija and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Now here's Holiday. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Avdija. Outside Holiday.
2 minutes.
Clingan with a screen. Inside. Goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in. Klingan's got 12.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Clingan attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
Pass to Moody. Outside, Green. Now Curry. He's covered by Holiday. It's stolen by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And you know, night in and night out, Holiday plays with tremendous effort. He wears out an opponent at both ends.
And there's a pick. Here's Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Holiday passes to Sharpe. There's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Now here's Sharpe. He has 6. Pass to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. He has 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Curry passes to Moody. Now here's Curry. Wing shot on the way. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And now let's take a minute here to talk about Draymond Green. Fellas, how about the first half he had?
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him, because even against doubles, he's been accurate. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Moses Moody. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to Avdija. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Curry. Still without a bucket. Drains the triple.
Well, that's Curry doing what he does best, doing damage from the outside.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Down low. And that one's good. Sharpe. Sharpe's got 8 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Green. Butler against Avdija. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
Sharpe passes to Holiday. This one for three. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. It's a one-point game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deni Avdija, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Deni's mom. Deni said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ali. Curry passes to Butler. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Now here's Kamara, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Now here's Sharpe, defense right on him. With the teardrop, and he lays it in. Sharpe's got 7 now in this quarter.
And it's so difficult to defend. Sharpe has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
With the 10-footer, Butler right to the heart.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Sharpe. Clinging with a screen. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Here's Moody. Oh, what an effort from Moody.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's Sharpe. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Moody passes to Green. Now here's Butler, defended by Avdija. Lets it go from 11, and that one's long. Blazers trail by 3. Outside Sharpe, three-pointer. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Now here's Avdija, a great scorer, averaging almost 26 a game. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. Avdija against Butler. Butler takes it in. And there's Green on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 7 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Sharpe. 13 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Number 1, Jonathan Kuminga.
Outside Sharpe to the inside. Kamara. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharpe with tremendous upside to his game.
Pass to Butler. And he makes it on the layup. Butler's got 21 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Sharpe. Avdija outside. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Kamara. For the tie. Here's Klingon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding.
Green with a screen on Holiday. Curry passes to Butler. Tough make by Jimmy Butler.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Jimsky's checked in for Moody. And also a switch here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdija. Grant outside. Pass to Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Inside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
Great decision-making by Holiday. He knew to give it away in that situation.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Here's Green. All alone. Again, Golden State.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Blazers trail by 3. Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. Good. Holiday's got 9 points.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Butler. Green. A screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Well, that's going to be tough to copy that.
All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Grant outside. To the left wing. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Curry. Butler finds Curry. And here's Horford. Clock at 6. Horford, a screen on Grant. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Curry. Outside Holiday. Pass to Grant. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And that's 10 points for Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
And here's Curry. Horford, a screen on Holiday. Now Horford takes the 3. Counted from distance. Horford's got his second basket on the night.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Outside Kamara. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Post comes in for Butler, and it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Then for Portland, Murray's checked in for Kamara. Avdija comes in for Sharpe. And it's Rupert in for Holiday. 1:57 left in the third quarter here. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Kuminga pulls it in. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 4-point game. Outside Hield. Right wing. Kuminga against Murray. Right side Kuminga. No good with a jumper from the wing. Blazers trail by 4. Here's Grant. Pass to Avdija. Fires from deep. Pajimski grabs the board. Golden State has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Outside Kuminga. To the paint. Pajimski shot is good.
Yeah, and this coaching staff likes to see that. Jonathan Kuminga keeping others involved.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Avdija against Hield. Avdija outside. Pass to Murray. Guarded by Post. It's blocked! And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Warriors lead by 6. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a 3. Portland with a rebound. Avdija outside. Driving to the basket, lays it up and banks it in. Avdija's got 6.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Outside Hield. From behind the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Murray out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Avdija, and it's Rupert in at the point guard. Now here's Grant, down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on Grant. And it's Butler off the drive. Butler all the way to the rim.
That's where Jimmy is at his best, attacking the rim.
And here's Grant. Butler covering. Butler against Grant. It's stolen by Kuminga. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Great D that time from Murray.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Rupert. Down low. Horford with a steal. Outside Pajemski. To the inside. Grant with a steal. Pass to Rupert. It's a one-on-one situation.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Now here's Butler. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. On the wing, Grant. Butler covering. It's Avdija on the wing. And he hits it to tie the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now here's Butler. Grant with a steal. 3 on 3. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He buries it from 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Steph Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingen's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Kuminga up top. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Rupert. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Now here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
And it just doesn't matter where Curry is on the court with that kind of touch.
Portland leading by 3. High post Klingon. Pass to Avdija. Portland moving it around. From 12 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
They get it back. The 3 from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. So it's Portland now. Pass to Avdija. Klingon with a screen from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Outside for Butler. To take the lead. It's tipped.
Well, you saw Grant continuing to move his feet, and he put himself in great position for that block.
So for the Blazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Sharpe comes in for Grant, and Jrue Holiday is subbed in for Rupert. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Now here's Sharpe, defended by Podziemski. Avdija against Butler. Inside, here's Kamara, and he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Kuminga. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. To take the lead. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Curry splashing one down from 3.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Pass to Sharpe. Outside Holiday. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Sharpe, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Sharpe. Outside Curry.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Sharpe. Takes a three. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Sharpe. Sharpe's got assist number 5 here tonight. Butler passes to Kuminga. Now here's Podziemski. Green, a screen. And the Warriors with another 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Holiday. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Now Butler, guarded by Klingon. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Klingon.
And Jimmy Butler earning himself another whistle. He knows how to draw contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler hits them both.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Outside Sharpe, back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Klingon. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Now here's Curry. No good, a bit long that time. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Avdija from deep, and he nails it.
Oh, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Butler, a screen on Sharpe. Shoots a 3. Avdija rips down the board. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for Portland. Now Sharpe. Now Holiday. Ooh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
What an important hoop for Klingon.
Curry looking it over. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Portland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Outside Sharpe. 18 feet out. Down goes the jumper.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Up top Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Curry against Holiday. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. 1:24 left in the 4th. Sharpe with it, now guarded by Butler. Drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe. trying to build out this lead.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Shot.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Now Sharpe. Holiday outside. Shot clock at 5. Yes, sir! That one's good!
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Curry. He launches. That's off.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Avdija outside.
Warriors foul call. Steph Curry. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Portland. Deni Avdija. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Butler fires. Oh, he drops in a sweet J. So it's Portland picking up the win. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Donovan Clingan.